Release the dragon!
Yardy Army Hearties, and welcome to episode 14 on the Olympus server. The sun is rising and probably the moon is falling. Yes, it is. I would say setting, it's not falling. That would be kind of dangerous if it were falling, so hopefully it's not falling. And if it is falling, let it fall on someone else's base. So, this is episode 14, as I said. As you can see, I have done a little bit of a change to the roof. It's hard to see from down here, but it takes some time to go up there and actually show you. But you will see it sooner or later, probably in this episode as well, because we might have things to do up there. And yeah, that is one thing. As I said in the last episode, I told you that the next episode might be involving TNT and stuff that blow up, and it won't, because this is before that. And I am working on something. It's quite big, a big thing. I'm getting great help from people on the server. Especially Golden Tater Tot has been helping out a bunch at the time we were working on it. We haven't gotten very far. I'm jiggling my mouse again. I thought I stopped doing that a long time ago. But yeah. So I am working on something that is pretty awesome, and you will see what it is once it's done. I hope you will enjoy it. I think it will be awesome and you will love it. So yeah, the plan for today is planning. We are going to do more than one stuff, but the first thing, hopefully we're going to do more than one stuff. The first thing is the mines and the fortune items stuff. I want to send only the fortunable items here, and I might end up just sending everything and filter out. No, there's not enough. Here we're thinking, okay, you know the mineral processing plant, how I filter out the fortunable items like lapis and redstone. I'm going to do that here. I'm going to build the processing plant here. And the first step is to get fortunable items here, and only the fortunable items. But as you may know, there is like extremely small space up here. There's no space at all to build a sorting system. So we will have to sort out down in the mines first. And I'm thinking of having the carts come out about here, and then go straight forward a bit or diagonally and go up inside this, drop its load, and come back. So the first thing to do is go down into the mines, build the system that will sort out and send things on its way. And yeah, I will tell you how I'm planning on doing this down in the mines once I have grabbed all my stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I've made this initial recording like 3 times now, because I've been talking for too long before actually anything happens. I've built a beacon. The iron farm has been super productive. This is what I have left after the beacon. So yeah, we have iron to make a lot of tracks, and we're going to need iron to make a lot of tracks. And is that all my hoppers? Yeah, it is. We're going to need irons to make hoppers as well. And well, I don't actually need these anymore. Where's my... There it is. Oh, I need to go to the place again. To the farm. That's a lot of things. Okay, so I need to clean up here. the bricks needs to be bricks. This is confusing. Why did it call them nether brick? They should be called nether brick bricks. We are from today, we're going to call them nether brick bricks. Because they are nether brick bricks. Oh, uneven number. Well. So we're gonna have a nether brick inside here as well. I will have to go to the end to repair this very nice tool that I have, and I also lost my bow. I actually can't remember how I lost it right now. Somehow I lost it either way. So I'll have to go to the end, make some hoppers, make some preparations, and I will see you guys in a second. Stack of hoppers. I'm running out of iron. It feels so good to have a lot of iron. You should really, if you don't have an iron farm, you should really make an iron farm in the spawn chunks on a server with people on. It gives a lot of iron. A lot of iron. Yeah. It's awesome. I love iron. When in doubt, TNT. Am I gonna blow up my chests? Hopefully not. I didn't. Perfect. Oh, diamonds! Oh, that's... Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and... What? You never know what you find when you dig behind things that you didn't plan to dig behind. Wow. That's... Well, thank you. Whoever the Minecraft gods, I guess. Yeah. So, when in doubt, TNT. TNT gives you diamond. TNT gives you space. TNT gives you everything. And yeah, lovely. TNT. Plam. And gold. Gold. We need gold. Did they get destroyed? Yeah, they did get destroyed. That's too bad. TNT, dynamite, TNT, now in that fight. And TNT, I'm a power load. TNT, watch me explode! Can you tell I'm enjoying myself? This is fun. Like, really fun. TNT! Watch me explode! A great tip. I didn't actually look for this gunpowder that I'm using. I just have a looting on my sword, and I happened to come across creepers once in a while. So I had a little bit over a stack of gunpowder just from hunting. Can you call it hunting? I need that stone to fill up this. So there should kind of make it work. A lot of explosions, Boom, boom, boom. So that's all the explosiveness of this episode, and I'm going to clean this room up. Make it look fancy and nice, and I'm going to tell you what the plan is. And it's not going to be at this level. There's going to be redstone all around over here. So, see you in a bit. So, I've been cleaning this up a little, and I've missed this, but I am sorry if the explosions were very, very, very quiet. I forgot to turn up the volume from when I was in the end, and they kind of sounded for me, and I didn't think about the loudness of the explosions because I was too busy looking at explosions and exploding things, and it was awesome. I haven't fixed the roof because there's really no reason to do that. So, but the plan. The plan is I will have 3 tracks leaving this place. One chest right here. Let me. Where did I? And chest. One chest right here. I will probably. Hopefully. Yeah, I can do that. Shablam. Just like that. And it's probably going to be like this. And it will be hidden behind like this, and you will fill up this chest. Those items in there will go to we will have fortune items, we will have smelting items, and we will have everything else kind of. So we're going to have 2 sorters. It's probably going to go. All the items are going to go to this side, up to a sorter. It's going to sort out the smelting items, then the fortune items, maybe in a different order, and then in the end it's going to be a miscellaneous, which goes directly to the sorting system. So we're going to build this sorting system here. We're going to need a item elevator. That's the word I'm looking for. So first of all, we're going to need hoppers. We're going to need droppers. Hoppers and droppers. That's all for good redstoning experience. So let's go to the crafting table. 9 is going to be absolutely positively enough. So let's put these back. We're going to need those. Let's see, where will our stuff begin? We will have at that level. Where will we have this thing? Here? Yep. And not actually there. We're going to have it 1 block higher up, because they come from this level. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm guessing that will be more than enough. So let's see, this side, that side, this side, that side. So we're going to start on this side. A good planning for making this is actually to have all your items with you at first. And I do now. So let's bring them down. I won't need hoppers. But these are all the items I will need. Can I get a full stack? Okay, so with this system, you're going to, at one side, have more. You're going to. It's a staggering design. So now we're starting over here. Reading this hopper, you probably have seen this design before. It's commonly used. It's the best, I want to say. There are more compact, but they need some control circuits at the bottom, and this has a way simpler control system, which is this. And you have the hopper going in like this. That's the control system, and yeah, it's just, that's all you need extra. And then you have the next layer, which this has to be a comparator block, rip dust. You can see where this is going. That means at the top, we're going to have this right here, and at the top, you're going to have the redstone at the same level as your output. I'm going to have this output to the side. So for me, it's very important that this redstone is not on this side. So you'll just go diagonally and see where it will happen on the top. Or you can go from the top, say I want this here, so I go down diagonally, and yeah, I have to build it there. So you don't get redstone in places you don't want it, because that is of course not fun, because you will have to rebuild everything. And rebuilding is not fun, but this should be a working thing right now. So let's take this. Let's actually. I wonder, can I do this? Put that. So this hopper is not going to put anything in this, but the hopper below it is going to pull everything out. So put some stone in there. 44 stone I put in. It's working fine. Getting hoppers. Now one thing to note with this is because droppers and dispensers has changed in the 1.5 update. Not just how they work, but they're extremely unstable. Extremely unstable, I tell you. I've had big problems with dispensers in a recent design that I will show you in the future. And what happens if you have a chest, and that went up, if you have a chest here and you open the chest while the system is working, it all breaks down because you are giving a block update. Maybe I can simulate that with having blocks, and I'm gonna place that there. Remove it. No, doesn't seem to be working. Yep, there it's happened. I give it a block update and it's now all stuck. You can see there's items everywhere. And the way to fix this is to take out the items that are stuck, and it will start working again. So that's a little bit of a flaw, but yeah, there is a flaw with everything in this world, including redstone. And this is all we're going to do. And up here we're going to start with the sorting system, but I need to recon with my brain first and have a little bit of a plan before I do that on camera, since you know I am not the best to build redstone at camera, but I have built this systems quite often, so it shouldn't be a problem. See you soon! So I have done some planning and I've made this wrong. This is supposed to be one taller or one higher up. Yeah, everyone is facing the next one correctly, so we're not wasting anything. And we're going to connect these. Now, some of you may thinking that this will power that when there are items going through, and yes, it will, but it will stop. It will just do that once in a while, so it won't actually harm anything. Items will still flow through. And we're going to build our system. We're going to build the first sorter right here. And we're going to start with smeltable items. And I am only going to smelt gold and iron. I should have that here. Iron and gold, of course, very useful to have. And I'm probably going to need those sticks that I had up there. Oh, string, that's nice. I'm going to put that in here. So yeah, I'm going to use the sticks that I have up there to use as a filler. And yeah, I'm actually going to build the sorters before I start filling them with things. That seems like a good way to go with it. So as you can see, the top ones are facing to the side, and they have a perfectly good reason to do that, and that is because they won't work. These cannot input anything to anywhere, and you have probably seen this design before. It's a very common design. It came up first very early on, when it worked, and then it stopped working, and then it started working again. And I will make a video where I explain exactly how this works, and that it's not going to be this one. But this is how you make the sorters. I'm going to leave a space, and then I'm going to make the rest of the things, which is going to be the smelting items. Or no, not the smelting, but the fortune items. And there we have lapis, coal, redstone, diamond, and we have also the green emerald stuff. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I'm right. 5, yes, 5. So I'm going to continue building this, and once I'm done making the actual sorters, I will come back and show you how we're going to make all these 5 sorters connect to one chest, which means I tried to speak in Swedish there, I'm sorry, which means we will have 5 items being sorted into one chest, which is something people usually tend to want to know, because it's a pretty useful thing to do. So I'll see you in 1 second. So I have filled up the systems or the filters, and yeah, I'm just going to do this and see if it works. We should see things happening sometime. And let's see, you should see the signal strength there. The signal strength changed there. You can see things flickering, meaning that we should now have our items in here. This should have nothing because it's all sticks. This will be the emeralds because I had none. We have coal, redstone, diamonds, lapis, gold, and iron. Perfect, perfect. It's working. We have confirmed that, and now we need to finish the system by making all things go to the same place. So, how do we do that? Well, it's actually not as difficult as one might think. It's very simple. I'm gonna place a hopper there and make all of them go to there. So it's hard to see, and I know, I'm sorry, I can't make it more visible right here. I will make a hopper video. I have plans to make a hopper video explaining everything you want to know about hoppers, but all these are the filter or the sorter chests or hoppers. They will put items into every of these, and so this will be the output, and the output is going to the same place for all the things. So you can see this goes here, here, here to that one, here, here, here to that one. I hope that suffices as an explanation for now. But that is basically how it's going to work. And over here it's even more simple actually, or just as simple. You just make everything go to the same place as well. And this is now your output. I'm going to have the output on the ground, and I'm going to build a loader right there. So let me see. I will have to think a little bit about that, and this episode is starting to be a little bit long if I'm not cutting out something, which I might do, because this is more interesting than making the enchantments. And yeah, I'll be back in a second to finish this up, and we need to make the last thing, which should be the, you know, we can do that. There, we have now made an output for everything else. Simple as that. If it doesn't get sorted, it goes here, and if it doesn't get sorted in here, it's not smeltable and it's not fortunable, so it's going directly to the sorting system. And in the sorting system, if it doesn't match anything there, it's going to happen the very same thing. It's going to go to miscellaneous chest, where pretty much everything else goes. So a few finishing touches, and making the unloaders or making the loaders, and that's probably where we're going to end. I'm going to start with the editing, see how much time we have, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we don't actually... I've cut down the episode a little because it was almost 40 minutes. And most of it was me doing enchants, so or trying to make a infinity bow. I failed obviously because I don't have an infinity bow, and I also repaired this. But yeah, there were quite a bit when I tried to make this, and there were quite a bit when I blew this up. So I decided to take the highlights, as you saw, and use that in TNT and dynamite. I had so much fun doing that. But yeah, between this episode and the next, I'm going to make a change. I am basically going to move everything one step to the side. And this torch is going to be powered there. No, wait, do I have to move? No, I'm just going to move the hoppers one step to the left. And I'm going to make it so I can place a hopper below this one, because now I can't, because there was a torch there and I just sent a bunch of items through. And that is because of this. As you can see, there is one stick left there. And let me do that. I want to demonstrate this properly. So I'm going to take the diamonds, because the diamond ore is precious. Because you get more than one diamond per ore if you fortune. So I put them in, they're going through the system. Fluff, fluff, fluff. And they will make it to the diamond. Which is the diamond? Is this the diamond? Yes, that is the diamond. You can see I put 5 in, I get 4 out, and that is because 1 diamond is there. It's because it got powered, and there's no redstone way to change that. I can show you what happens. We have 3 hoppers, or we have 2 hoppers above each other. This is the bottom one that is powered. I'm going to power it from the side, and I'm going to put dirt in the top. As you can see, they are not being taken, but for a moment we're going to remove it and put it back. You can now see that there are items in this one. If I place a hopper in there, okay, it's still only 5. That's not the way we want it. We'll remove it, put it back. Oh, we have 1 dirt. We have taken some from there and put them there. The big problem is that we get items stuck inside this hopper, and I actually want to place that there. And we don't want that at all. We actually want all of the items to go through there, so I'm going to place a hopper below, remove the torch, place it back. Look, there's nothing in here. And that is because if I place items here, it is taking them. What happens is this is locked, so it won't output to the hopper that was inside the wall. But this isn't locked, and it can take the items. So this is taking the items, this is not outputting. I will also explain more about that in my hopper video. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, please leave a dislike, and I will see you the next time.